Hey guys, how are you doing? So, as you know, 2026 has been crazy so far. But my friend, I'm pretty certain that the story that I'm gonna give you right now is probably one of the craziest you've ever heard. Probably the craziest in 2026. Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna be talking about the story of the guy who got a bomb stuck in his butt. Yep, that's one of the stories we're gonna be talking about today because in France, a guy went to a hospital with a World War I bomb up his butt. Guys, I'm not making this up because apparently a 24-year-old man arrived at a hospital in Toulouse in France, and when he went to the hospital, he was in so much pain that he wasn't able to walk or sit. And when the doctors saw him, they were like, "What's wrong?" And he honestly told them that he inserted something huge in his body and he's unable to remove it. So he was sent to the operating room. The doctors were doing their job, but the thing is, the doctors didn't even know what the object was until they started the surgery. And in the surgery, they realized that the thing that was inside of that man was a World War I artillery shell. And it was a real bomb made in 1918, which is over 100 years ago. But the craziest thing is that this bomb could actually explode. So the doctors freaked out and the whole hospital was freaked out. So they evacuated the hospital, got everyone out from that area, and then they got a bomb disposal unit and they actually came and examined the shell. And in the area, there were firefighters and police and emergency services. It was a whole mess. But gladly, after inspection, experts confirmed that the shell was no longer active, which means that it wasn't gonna explode. They asked the guy, like, what the heck is wrong with you? The man admitted, and he said that he put the shell inside of himself on purpose. Bro, what is wrong with humans? Like, he just saw a weird artillery shell on the ground or whatever he found it, and the first thought that came to his mind was, yeah, let me stick it up my butt. And thing is, he was actually going to be charged for illegal possession of ammunition because he had a bomb inside of him. But after learning that the shell was no longer active, the case was dropped. And apparently the man is now recovering physically. So good for him, I guess. And you might be thinking, okay, that's a stupid young guy who did a stupid thing. Let me correct you there because this isn't the first time it happened. Actually, this isn't the first time it happened in France. Because in 2022, an 88-year-old man actually did the same thing. Like, he walked to the emergency services, he was in the same pain, the doctors did the same thing, and the doctors saw a World War I artillery shell as well. And apparently this thing was as wide as a tennis ball and as long as a school ruler. The guy was 88. Like, it's crazy enough that it happened once, but it happening twice in the same country? Yeah, that means that there is something very, very wrong with French people. No offense to any French person watching this, I love you guys, but seriously, like, why stick World War I
another story happened
bombs
here
in your ass?
Our police went and raided X's office, and they have a problem with Elon Musk right now.
Yeah, this story actually had a lot of drama today because X, formerly Twitter, was raided by French police today. Like, the police raided the office and apparently took computers and documents, and apparently it was led by the Paris cybercrime unit. That's not all, because Elon Musk was questioned by Paris and he was told to appear in court on April 20th, 2026. But why? Well, as you know, X has its own AI, which is called Grok. Grok is like any of those AI chatbots that you see nowadays. It can create images, answer questions, and even make sexual images without consent. And as you know, some people are horrible, so they used Grok and they made a lot of bad stuff with Grok, okay? Like, they created AI deepfakes and even stuff for children, like some sick people. Anyway, those stuff are very serious crimes in France. So the French police today was like, okay, Elon Musk didn't do anything to fix this. Grok is still doing those stuff. So we're gonna go and raid the X office. The thing is, Elon Musk called this a political war. He didn't say that it's because of the AI. He said that all this is happening because of politics. Telegram's owner, Pavel Durov, wasn't really happy with this. He even said that French police is currently raiding X's office in Paris. France is the only country in the world that is criminally persecuting all social networks that give people some degree of freedom. Then he says, don't be mistaken, this is not a free country. So because of this, there's been a debate online. Some people are siding with France, saying that, yeah, what Grok AI is doing inside of Twitter or X is messed up, and because of that, like, the French police had all the right to raid the offices and all of that. While other people are saying that, no, it's because X is the only platform in there that lets you speak freely without getting banned. But who are you guys siding with in this issue? X or France?
Hey, it's been a while since you've talked about me. Talk about the huge deal that we made with India. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. India said that they're not going to buy oil from Russia. Hey, I didn't say that. Well, Trump did. Is he speaking on behalf of me now? Kind of.
America and India actually made a massive deal together. As you know, the relationship between Trump and India back in 2025 wasn't really the best. And it was getting really bad that it was affecting millions of people because in mid-2025, remember, Trump put a 25% tariff on Indian goods because India was one of the countries that was buying oil from Russia. Trump was like, this is a warning to you, India. Stop buying oil from Russia. And the thing is, Russia actually supplied 35% of India's oil. So India did buy a lot of oil from Russia. So India saw this threat and was like, okay, bro, you're kind of dumb if you think you're going to stop buying oil from Russia. So they didn't listen to him. So Trump was like, really? You didn't listen to me? Okay, I'm going to give you more 25% tariffs. So 25 plus 25, now it's 50%. So India now was in a really tough situation. But then they actually made a huge deal with the EU. A deal that some experts are calling the deal of the century. And it's an amazing deal. And they're going to trade together. So Trump, I think, or I guess, kind of felt left out. So Trump and India's Prime Minister Modi spoke on the phone and actually made a deal that is actually beneficial to both of them, because now the tariffs that are on India are going to be lowered from 50% to only 18%. But at the same time, India agreed to buy $500 billion worth of goods from the US and also cut taxes on US products to zero and buy more American oil and gas. But the thing is, Trump said that India agreed to stop buying oil from Russia. But India actually didn't say anything about that. They didn't say that they agreed about this. But Trump said that India is going to be buying our oil, which is technically the same oil that they bought from Venezuela. Yeah, they bought it or stole it. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so now Trump is going to be giving oil to India based on what Trump said. And India's not going to be buying oil from Russia, which is actually huge because India buys a lot of oil from Russia. But does that mean that India is going to betray Russia and go work with the US? I'm not sure because, as I just told you, that's what Trump said. And as we experienced, Trump says stuff and then kind of changes his mind, or sometimes it's not really true. But anyway, I was actually happy seeing this deal. Like, in a year that's full of attacks and protests and wars and weird stuff happening, I get happy when I see countries making deals together, right? Like, it's nice. At least be friends. You know, we are tired of war. You know what, guys? We started this video with a weird story. Let's end it with a weird story as well. The next video I'm making is about what we found in the Epstein files, and let me tell you guys, it's not pretty. So let's keep this video a little lighthearted.
Okay, I know it's a little silly, but we made a 20-inch hot dog.
Because apparently now, IKEA has a 20-inch hot dog. Yeah, a hot dog that's half a meter long. And honestly, what's bugging me about this hot dog right now, like from looking at the picture, is the bun. Why does the bun look like this? At least make a long bun. But yeah, anyway, this hot dog will actually cost only $5, like 5.17 US dollars. So it's not really expensive for a 20-inch hot dog. And that got me asking, what kind of meat even is this? But the thing is, this thing is only going to be sold in the UAE. So it's nowhere else in the world. Thankfully, it's not in France because they would do some weird stuff to it. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that IKEA has a 20-inch hot dog now. I love ending on silly stories. You know, it's kind of fun, right? Anyway, guys, this is it for today. I will see you tomorrow. Again, if I forgot any topic or if there's any topic that you guys want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. I love you all. And again, I'll see you tomorrow.